Hello dear friends, in this video I would like to share the key highlights of Union Budget 22-23. Before directly moving to the Union Budget 22-23, I would like to share something about the Economic Survey 2022. Our Union Finance Ministers look our economic survey in an agile approach. The Indian economy is estimated to grow by 9.2% in real terms in 21-22, and here we can see there is 7 economic indicators. This is the nutshell form of our economic survey and also a snapshot of our Indian economy. In all the indicators we can see there is a positive sign of our economy, and also there is an augmentation in our economy in all the sectors like foreign exchange, GDP growth rate, fiscal deficit, agriculture, industry, services, etc. In all the sectors we can see there is an increment in GDP growth rate is increasing in 2021-22 as compared to the previous year, that is minus 7.3 percentage. In case of fiscal deficit, foreign exchange reserves, all the sectors is increasing as compared to the previous years. Then the estimations we can see, the World Bank estimated that the real GDP growth 8.7% in 2022-23, and Asian Development Bank estimated that real GDP growth rate will be in 2023 as 7.5%. And World Economic Outlook published by International Monetary Fund estimated that India's real GDP is projected to grow at 9% in 2021-22 and 22-23, and at 7.1% in 23-24. Then high foreign exchange reserves, sufficient foreign direct investment is the highlight of our economic survey. Then next point is fiscal deficit. There is a massive decline in the fiscal deficit from 9.2% to 6.8% in the as compared to the previous years. It is also a positive sign of our economy, that it shows that our economy is growing. Then in case of foreign exchange reserves, it has been increased from 577 billion US dollars to 633 billion US dollars in the year 2021-22. In case of food grain production, this is important, that is there is an increment from 297.5 million tons to 308.6 million tons. There is a massive increment in the food grains production, and these all are the main indicators or the main highlights of our economic survey. Then we move on to the key highlights of our Union Budget 2022. The Union Budget tabled by our Union Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, and began her budget talk with Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, and it has entered into Amrit Kal, the 25-year long lead up to India at 100. And she began her budget talk with the 4 priorities, which are Pradhan Mantri Gati Shakti, inclusive development, productivity enhancement and investment, sunrise opportunities, energy transition and climate action, and also financing of investment. And with these all priorities, she moved on to the entire budget flowing. Then the first is Pradhan Mantri Gati Shakti. Among this Pradhan Mantri Gati Shakti scheme, we can see there is 7 engines or 7 pillars, that is roads, airports, mass transport, logistics infrastructure, railways, ports and waterways. And these are all the important sectors also. And we move on to the key highlights among these sectors, and like education, railway, transport, infrastructure, health, etc. Then we have to see that. National highways network to be expanded by 25,000 km in 2022-23. Rupees 20,000 crore to be mobilized for national highways network expansion. Multimodal logistic parks will be established. One station, one product will be established under scheme will be established under railway. 2,000 kilometer of the railway network to be brought under coverage. 400 new generation Vande Bharat trains will be established. 100 Prime Minister Gati Shakti cargo terminals will be established newly. In case of agriculture, there is rupees 2.37 lakh crore direct payment to 1.63 crore farmers. Then another important development is Kisan drones for crop assessment, digitalization of land records, spraying of insecticides and nutrients. In education sector, one class, one TV channel program of Prime Minister E-Vidya to be expanded to 200 TV channels. High quality e-content will be developed for delivery through digital teachers, digital university for world-class quality universal education. In health sector, an open platform for national digital health ecosystem to be rolled out. National mental health program for quality mental health counseling and care services to be launched in connection with NIMHANS. Rupees 60,000 crore allocated to cover 3.8 crore households in 2022-23 under Har Ghar Nal Se Jal. E-passports with embedded chip and futuristic technology to be rolled out. In case of rupee, digital rupee by the Reserve Bank of India starting 2022-23. The last but not the least, in case of taxes, there is an excise duty, that is unblended fuel to attract an additional differential excise duty of rupees 2 per litre from the 1st October 2022 and to encourage the blending of fuel. And customs duty on cut and polished diamonds and gemstones being reduced to 5%, and also nil customs duty to simply sewn diamonds to improve the gems and the jewelry sectors. These all are the key highlights of our Union Budget 22-23. This is a normal budget. There is no that much allocations and also the burden of taxes. This is all about our Union Budget 22-23. Thank you.